Well, the trade of the week for me is why this little Chinese company right here. And you're going to be wondering, well, Leonardo, why the heck are you telling me about this trade now? It's Friday the 13th. Yeah, I can see the stock dropped all the way to $90. Well, the reason I want to bring this to your attention because I actually did briefly mention this stock just 3 days ago. So again, today is April 13th. This is specifically what I said about the stock on April the 10th. So for those of you that were subscribed to the channel, you would have known this information prior to all of this taking place. So check it out.
20 days. So as you can see, the reason I shorted this one clearly started selling off here, keeps selling off every time it actually goes higher a little bit. It's a great time to get in. Now it's been in this range for a while, and finally today it's breaking lower out of this range on strong volume. So I entered into a position here. Shortly after that, I had a profit of a few $1,000s, and then it sort of bounced back. So I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to hand in. As you can see, I got 50 contracts. Currently, the position is losing money. But again, when I got in, if I did want to take advantage of just a short move, I had about a $3,000 profit here. That all evaporated as it made this small move higher right here. So I'm going to hold on to it. Because overall I think it could possibly get by the end of the week to maybe 90, and then my options would be worth $5, and that would be a gain of close to 300%.
Now, some of my students have actually been shorted in this stock since it was trading right here at the 140 level. And the giveaway on that was this huge spike in volume, which followed, as you can see right here in the accumulation distribution graph, with a significant distribution in the stock. And up till this point, we have seen nothing but just a bullish trend in the stock. Now, of course, if you were to implement a long-term trade on this, you would have been able to get in when we were first observing this big sell-off that took place in the stock, which followed by another big sell-off just a couple of days later. And so we took that as a sign that a trend is reversing. And again, a big part of our strategy here at marketcrash.money is identifying the trend reversal opportunities. Okay, so you're probably wondering, okay, I get it, but two questions, Leonardo. You did not short the stock on April the 10th at $103, right? Because it didn't get to $103 the following day. You actually shorted the stock when it was like 96. Yes, and so my cost on that trade was 1.8, and today it was trading at a high of $5. So that would have been a 300% profit, guys. Okay, give or take. So investing $5,000 in this trade would have produced a return of $15,000 in 72 hours. You're going to say, well, okay, well, how did you manage to trade through the trade? Well, of course, when you enter the trade at 96 and the next day it's trading at 103, okay, well, I've actually added a little bit to the position because my cost of 1.8 here now became a cost of only 30-40 cents here. So 30-40 cents, technically, if you listen to my video on April 10th, you would have been able to pull off the same trade right here. Your cost of entry would have been 30-40 cents. You would have been able to stay with the trade through today when it hit a low of 90. Let's say you didn't close it at the ultimate low of the day. You say your entry was 40 cents. You could have sold it for $4 right here. At the end of the day, the option value was very close to $4. I think it was like around 3.7, 3.8. So that would have generated a 900 to 1,000% return. And again, you don't have to invest 5,000. You could have just invested 1,000, and you would have gotten back significantly more like in the neighborhood of. The point is, timing this entries is very tricky, and you could panic very easily if you're entering the trade here at 96 thinking it's going to go lower shortly. Then the trade goes against you. Well, how do you know when to stay in the trade and when not to? And the truth is, there's no going to be like a 100% solid formula that's going to tell you hang in here or don't. But the point is, if you have a strategy, if you do your research, sometimes when the trades go against you, you will have the discipline to stay the course through the end. And yes, even if you do that, that does not guarantee the success. However, you're not just being a victim of the market, just bouncing off the walls when the market goes higher or lower, like it's been doing the whole week pretty much. right? But did the Bulls make money? No, the Bulls did not make money. Did the Bears make money? Some Bears didn't make money. I've had a couple of really bad trades that have gone against me. But guess what? I'm not going to change my strategy just because a few of my trades go wrong. I'm going to focus on finding and identifying more trades like this. Plus, think about it this way. If you're making 3 trades, okay, just 3 trades, and you're putting $1,000 in each trade, let's say one trade completely blows up and you lose 100% of your $1,000. Let's say another trade of $1,000 doesn't get you nowhere and you break even, and your third trade actually gets you a return like this to the extent of 900 or 1,000%. How much do you end up making? Well, you end up making in excess of 800%. So if you'd like to know how can you do that, how can you structure some trades like that, the answer is simple. Marketcrash.money. Click right here, the big green button, how to profit. Schedule your one-on-one coaching session with me. Well, we will go in detail over the 5-step system. I will reveal the secrets of the 5-step system. I will share a file where I set a record of taking 12,000 and multiplying it to 466,000 in less than 7 hours. I don't do this every day, but occasionally I have a strategy that allows me to plan for some significant returns like that. And it's all the numbers games, guys. Okay, so if you had a rough week this week, which a lot of traders did, including myself, that does not mean that the next week is not going to be your great week. You just got to have a plan of action, you got to have a solid strategy, and you got to stick with it till the very end, because some of these trades that I've placed this week didn't actually materialize until the final hour of today's crazy closing Friday session. So if you want to profit next week, take action now. Click right here on how to profit, schedule your one-on-one coaching session with me, and let's make it happen the following week. Thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel.